We going in, your boy. Step back, Mikey. I was on all day doing live streams, whatever I need to do to talk about this NBA because I was watching it just like you guys, enjoying what I call the war zone. It's ultimately going to be wars. We're going to go over Portland versus the Denver Nuggets. A later game, figured I could shoot this in the morning and talk about it because most folks on the east side were down. West Coast were probably getting down too, right? 7:30 their side, 9:30 probably end game. No one's really watching. They probably headed to the bed or headed to the club. One of the two. That's it. Trailblazers take the game as expected. I told you in my series where I talked about who is going to win it all. I mentioned that win the rounds. I mentioned without Jamal Murray, it's going to be tough, okay? Let's just jump to the Nuggets first. Let me see what happened there. Ultimately, Porter Jr. did his thing. 25 points, gave him 9 rebounds. Gordon does his normal thing, all right? Wasn't bad, but wasn't enough. 16 points, 8 rebounds. Jokic did 34 and 16. You would think with that effort, that would be enough, but not on the west side. You see, on the west side, you need more help. Austin Rivers, he has more to give and definitely needs to show more. All right? More to give and needs to show more. All right? Austin Rivers, not a great night for him, in my opinion. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Was not aggressive enough. Austin Rivers needs to induce his inner Florida when I saw him coming out of high school. The teams that he went to really knocked down his confidence and made him into be a role player. I think he still has it in him. He just needs to be aggressive and let it fly. He needs to get the inner, his cousins, what I think is his cousins, the Ball brothers, that type of confidence get going. I think he can do something more. Campazzo was solid, 8 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not bad. Morris was the next guy. He was confident. Marcus Morris, Marcus Howard. I talked about Howard not playing. Now they're playing him. Big-time scorer. They're hoping to fill the gap of Murray again, right? He scored 7 points, 2 rebounds. He's aggressive, all right? Mr. Paul Millsap needs to give him more, and Mr. Jay Green needs to give him more as well. Can't have a dud without Murray. It's going to take a Rivers, Howard, Millsap combination to kind of make up for the loss of Murray. So each of those guys need to give you between 10 and 12 points at a minimum, all right? They need to bring some breakout games, but they need to give you that at a minimum. If they can get that going, I think they'll be formidable. They're not playing Bobo. It's obvious he doesn't understand the system or doesn't understand the playing style. He's not playing. In all, it's going where I thought it would go. I think Portland's just too much. Let's go over to what they did on the other side. Norm Powell, pick up from the Raptors, does well. 10 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, solid defender. Covington stretches the floor. 8 points, 5 rebounds. Now here we go to the good side, all right? Lillard, 34, 13 assists with 2 rebounds. McCollum, 21, 3, and 6. Now, X factors. Anthony and Simons lead the bench charge. If they give you this every night, and I think Simons has more in him, scary. 14 and 18. Those were the key contributors. Finally letting Simons fly. I said he's a star. It's too bad he's behind McCollum and Lillard. Now he's getting to show his thing as a backup 6-man. And Anthony, no doubt about it, balling out of control. Off of the bench, knows his role, and is coming in, lighting him up. Scary 2 off the bench. Maybe the scariest 2 that you'll see coming off the bench in these playoffs outside of what Atlanta and maybe the New York Knicks bring to the table. That said, we got this all set up and ready for the next game. Blazers take it. Next game, there needs to be adjustments. It needs to be a more aggressive Austin Rivers if the Denver Nuggets are to have a chance. There's a couple guys on their bench that could play, and because I love ball so much, I may just go there. You know what? Let's look at the roster for the Denver Nuggets and just see. I mentioned Bobo. I think that's my guy, man. I'm sorry. I just think give him a chance, especially in this situation. Stop coddling him. Yes, he's going to make mistakes. I wish he would have made the mistakes in the regular season, but Coach Malone felt he wasn't ready. It is what it is. Let's just jump in real quick and let's get to the picture. And we look at the Nuggets team and their depth chart. I just want to help them. Portland don't need no help, so I ain't got to do this for Portland, right? Denver lost their top, arguably their best player. All right, so let's go in there and look at the depth chart real quick. Oh, problemo. This is it. Barton, obviously, I should have known that, so strike 5 on me, is missing. Willie Barton is missing in action. Dozier is also injured, and he was playing that role for them. They are really hurt, guys. They are really, really hurt. I think they have to go defensive. They're going to have to go defensive with Shaq Harrison, Big Bully Green, Bobo. They're going to have to be defensive. They're not going to win on offense with all those guys out. Sorry. Murray, Dozier, and Barton. It's too much. Denver, good luck if you don't get defensive minded. I think they'll pull out 1 or 2 in this series, but if you don't get defensive minded, it's going to be in trouble. I'm going to sign off here. This is your boy Mikey. I'm stepping back. Peace.